All right, what's up guys? We're going to be talking about in this training video the daily ads insights report. So it takes your sponsored products advertised product file and kind of lines it out on the past 30 days so you can really see at a campaign level any trends and just any of your campaigns that are doing exceptionally well or may have fallen off. You can really dive into the kind of high level down to the drill into the details from there. So that's the intent of this kind of exercise. So I'm going to show you the SOP first. So I'm going to kind of grab that right now. So I'm going to go into Optimize PPC, go down to Labs, and go down to Daily Insights, Running Daily Insights. And that's just going to give us our SOP here off to the side. All right, and I'm going to bring this bigger one up just so we can kind of review it here real quick. Like the other tools, this one starts out with going to the menu, clicking a button, and then it takes you to Seller Central so you can quickly download your advertised products report. If you're coming over from the Target Sniper video, this one's pretty well identical. You're just downloading a different report. So if you have an issue where the pop-up doesn't come up, you need to read this just to make sure you have your pop-up blockers off. The steps, again, are the same for downloading all your reports. You're going to click Create Report, and then from here, the criteria is just a little different. You're going to pick Sponsored Products, Advertised Product, Daily, and then last 30 days. Then you're going to back up to the report list and then just wait for your report to finish, and then this download icon will be there. You can click on that, just save it to wherever you want. You can save it to your desktop. I usually save it to your FBA Excel export files folder and just let it be there. And then from here, I'm going to hop into the tool here and kind of show you where to go from there. Now, one thing with this is you do need to have your sponsored products and brands and display kind of tabs initialized. It needs to be in that state before you run this. So let me actually start from the beginning and just kind of show you how to quickly do that again. If you don't remember how to download your PPC bulk file at any time, you can always go back to the import new data and read this SOP here. In the beginning, it talks about how to download it, but essentially you're just going to log into Seller Central and then click on this button here. It'll take you to the bulk operations screen. That's where you can download your bulk ads file. So I'm just going to go to File, Import, go and find my bulk file. I've got it in a test folder here. So test bulk file, you can do Insert New Sheet, Import Data. All right, and then you're going to see the tabs display down here. You see where it says Saving, just let that say Saved to Drive there, and then the green will finish. If for whatever reason it doesn't finish and it seems like it's kind of frozen or whatever, you can always refresh your browser and you'll see the tabs down there. Sometimes the UI just gets screwed up if there's a ton of people using Google Sheets that day. All right, so from there, as long as you want to skip kind of your supplemental reports and you're not planning on harvesting new keywords, building out campaigns, stuff like that, and you're just optimizing your PPC, you can skip right over and just click Sync All Data. And then this is going to get everything kind of in as synced state, and then you can use that to run the daily ads insights that we're going to be going over here. All right, you'll get a prompt, just hit OK, and then we are now ready to load up the daily insights. So you're going to come here. We've already downloaded in our demo here this report, so go back to the SOP if you need help finding that. And we're just going to import it now and then initialize it. So File, Import, and then just find wherever you saved it. If you save it directly from Amazon and it gets saved in your browser down here in kind of the download bar, you can actually go to Upload here and then drag it up into this section here, and it'll upload that way. So that may be faster for you. The other option is you can download Drive for desktop and then save it directly from your Seller Central kind of browse window that pops up directly into your Google Drive. That's typically what I do. But anyway, grab it and then just import it. You're going to insert new sheet, import data. Then you'll see the tab displays down here at the bottom. The most common mistake is not downloading the daily version and downloading the summary version. If you do that, it will not work. So if for some reason this does not work, go back and double check you didn't make that mistake. All right, and once you have the tab down here, you're just going to come into Daily Insights, Initialize. You're going to get a prompt, just reconfirming what you're seeing there, which is correct, so hit yes. All right, you can see the tab name changes to Daily Ads, and it just runs a quick little optimization there, and it's going to expand this new section on the labs tab now, and it's actually going to start with showing you the layout by orders, but you can change that as soon as it kind of gets initialized and set up the first time. So it says your daily ad metrics are almost ready. Hit OK. So you can see at its core, it's basically a campaign style list report sorted by the most or the highest number of accumulative whatever metric you're looking at. In this case, we're looking at the sum of the orders over the past 30 days. So you can see this campaign, Yoga Mat, was the highest accumulative order campaign of all of them, and then it just kind of gives you that from highest to lowest. And then at this point, if you want to go back into the Daily Insights menu, you can pick another metric. So right now I'm looking at orders, but if you'd want to do this for spin, impressions, all these other ones, you can change it at this point. And then after that, if you want to add more insights off to the left and right, there is kind of an optional step here, and it does add some pretty valuable information. So just click on that. You do need to make sure, again, you're in the as sync state here with your sponsored products campaigns, and then just hit yes. Then you're going to see it's going to bring in some information. This section off to the left is related to the bid override table. So it's going to take the main target that is towards the top. So before you run this, you want to make sure your bid override table is sorted in a way that if you've got target level overrides on there, you want to have the most kind of impactful target that is generating the most orders towards the top of that list before you run it, because it's only going to pull in one. It is going to tell you, obviously, the product associated with it if it's in a single async campaign, but it's going to just have in the targeting there, it's just going to show you the uppermost. So this is really most useful when you run a lot of single keyword campaigns and you're really paying close attention to those on the bid override table, because then it's obviously just going to show you that one target that you're targeting in that campaign every time. And then the placement information that you can see it's populating right now coincides directly to that target, where if you had multiple keywords in a campaign, you don't know from a individual keyword standpoint kind of what's attributing into those placement metrics. So really the single keyword campaign strategy is where this report is most useful. So I'm going to minimize this a little more so you can see everything all in one view, but you'll get an idea. It's got your campaign budgets, your product page, top of search, kind of accumulative total metrics here, focused on conversion rates and just kind of the key metrics, as well as obviously your past 30-day daily information. Now, one thing that's interesting you can do here is if you right-click on any of these numerical values, click Show Details, it's actually going to break out a new tab, and it's going to show you on that day all of the rows associated with the information that's populating. So this one only showed, one keyword-related row, but you could have potentially more depending on how your campaigns are set up. So from there, you can really dive into the details more and see what's going on. So just kind of know that that feature is there, and you can play around with it if you're trying to drill into things further. I'm going to hit delete on that. But that's basically it. The Daily Ads Insights, it's more of an auditing feature. Again, you can really get an idea if you've got campaigns that are performing well at a certain period of time, they started to dip up or dip down rather. And likewise, if you see some that are starting to really pick up momentum, you can ask yourself why and just really have a really good high-level overview with this report. So that's what it's for. Similarly to all the other style kind of manually imported report tools, when you click on the reset button here, it is going to automatically remove them. So if you want to use it again in the future, you do need to download a report with the most recent data, go through the process we just went through in this video, and you'll be good to go in analyzing this information. So see you guys on the next video. Thanks.